Let's just hit buy all of it. I had my fun. I know it's kind of irritating to hear like me click them all. We're gonna just focus on this. If we run into anything, we'll shoot it with an arrow because we have that for our quests. Okay, go back over here, buy all that's available. I have to give myself a couple seconds to just chill over here. Oh, we got another Ascending Heights. Man, you got a lot of bonus stages, like, or mini games back to back to back. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like they're occurring way more frequently today. I know it's just RNG, but it's just... We finished Ascending Heights, then we finished the bonus stage, then it's like less than 2 minutes later we get... No, maybe that is just average, and I'm just now like realizing it. There are 3 different bonus, or mini games we can play, so... If you add the boss fight, that's the other thing I kind of wish he did a little bit differently, is let us do both boss fights, have them both active at once. I'm not a big fan of only being able to choose one or the other and not both. It'd be kind of cool. I honestly feel like the chest hunt minigame would have been the perfect one to spawn Spectre Knight. Yeah, it's just me, I guess. If you grab the key, it's like you got a 50% chance of it spawning a portal rather than opening up the minigame or something. And then you gotta go fight Spectre Knight. It just feels right. I missed it. I was like, speaking of the key, and it completely botched it. I'm betting what it is the 3 different games are on a different timer. So I actually thought for a while there that the minigames were on the same timer, so it would spawn one of the 3 every few minutes. But I think they're all 3 on different cooldowns or something. I don't know. Timer. So, because we just had like all 3 of them like right after each other. We had a bonus stage, an Ascending Heights, then a key. Just right on top of the other. Wow, 13 upgrade spot. Nope. What's shiny? Shiny! Crab from, every time I say shiny now, I think of the crab from Moana. I only watched that movie like twice in my life, but that crab was something special. Don't easily forget that. Okay. We got quite a few. Gotta kill 5,000 wraiths. We have to do it with the arrows. There's no other way to do it. I could activate... What I was saying is I could activate one of these. You know what? We have over a minute on the timer. I want to use this. I said like multiple times now that I was going to start using my weekly feathers. That item uses it as a crafting material. Let's use it. So within less than a minute, we're guaranteed a key spawn. And then with that, we'll use the soul multiplier on top of that, because that actually affects the souls in the chest minigame. So we'll get a decent amount back. won't get our... Honestly, actually, what we could do too. Just so we're using up some materials so we can gather more later. And my eyes are doing that thing again where they're going wonky. Ha! Got it. We're gonna take that saber. Normally I like to wait till I get the... Got a daily quest finished. Yeah, normally I like to wait to get the green to double my savers so I can get through too, but whenever I have a soul multiplier, I've always noticed it's better to just grab that so it increases the chances of getting a lot of souls. That wasn't too bad. Not amazing. That's much more effective when you're using your silver boxes, because that would double the souls multiplier, doubling the chest, what you get back. You could also, since you're not using the double to increase your savers, you can use this here to double the amount of greens. Because by using that dark divinity, it prevents you from using it on the saver anyway. So if you run into them, they'll double whatever the next chest you open. I don't really have enough divinity because I upgraded my bow a lot, so I used up a lot of my divinity points. I think I only got like 200 right now. We'll get a lot more once we have enough armory pieces, because I like to break them in a large quantity. Yeah, fill up my armory and then break them all that I'm not using. That usually gets me a good 50 to 100. We don't have the skills currently to really get the minions popping off. There's one that reduces their spawn rate, or not spawn rate, the amount of time it takes to finish their little side quest, which drastically increases the speed at which you accumulate affinity or divinity. I do that so often. I call them affinities. I mean divinity. It's a divine thing. It's like the golden wings of an angel. And it's like you got dark divinities. They fell. They became evil and corrupted. Yeah. Which reminds me a lot of like curses in some games, where the dark divinities are like, you make things a little bit more difficult on yourself, but you increase the rewards. Not all dark divinities are like that. Some are kind of just straight up bonuses, and also some just straight up do not benefit you at all positively, but will help you if you don't want to do something. Like if you don't want to spawn the chest hunt minigame, there is a dark divinity that prevents the key from spawning. And I've used that before, especially when I'm just trying to like focus on one thing. I don't want to accidentally hit the key. When I first saw that though, I was like, who would ever want to not spawn the key in? That's stupid. The key's like straight up bonus stuff. You don't risk anything. Little did I realize that sometimes you just want to focus on something else, and hitting the key kind of just wrecks it. Oh, nope. Not bad, but no inventory. Really hoping for a equipment. Like I was saying, I'm looking forward to that. How many divinities do we have? We have 183, but we've gotten 9,323 total. We need 1,000 to activate Spectre Knight. I still don't know what he drops. I know it's a piece of armory. We can't even activate the Victor Alpha. Yeah, this is that one. But we're gonna get a lot once these guys level up. Actually activate him, but he's so close to finishing it, and I want those rewards. I think what I'm gonna do is just chill out in between mini games. So, just to give myself a little bit of peace of mind, what I'm gonna do is only enter the menu down there after a mini game, and just kind of like focus on collecting everything for now. Just like accumulate this up here as much as I can. So I'm having a really off day with my eyes. It's not quite double vision, but everything gets like a little bit wonky and out of focus. I got some serious issues with my medical health. Ooh, I'm not doing too hot right now, I should say. Like, I was sinking into myself a little bit there, and I don't know how to word it any better. Describe the feeling, I guess, is if you ever like fallen asleep and feel like you're falling back and then you're about ready to fall off something, and then like you jolt awake really quick. Imagine that, but you're awake and looking at something. It was like felt like I was sinking into my body, but I'm trying to just focus on what I'm doing. And then I all of a sudden snap back to focus. Yesterday, I really freaked myself out because I did decide to try to work out. It was my day off. And I walk around for like 4 miles, just roughly throughout the day, about 8,000 steps, because it gives my body muscles enough relaxation, time to recover after a really heavy workout with my weights. But I don't know, it's like halfway through my workout, I blacked out. I completely lost all track of time. I had apparently made myself a cup of coffee in a pot and restarted it, but I don't remember ever making it. I don't remember making the cup. I don't remember making my coffee. I don't remember anything, because like the last thing I remember, I had no coffee. I had finished drinking my cup. I had been working out, but halfway through my workout, I had a fresh pot of coffee made in a cup, and no idea when or how, and like half an hour had passed from the last time I remember what time it was. This isn't something that's happened recently, but it has happened to me before. When I was in high school, I had a year period where I would just black out, and I think it was 10th grade, and I just had lost time. Like, I'd function normally. I'd even talk to people and respond to them, but I just, like, something would happen, I'd black out, and then, like, half an hour passes, and I'm in a completely different space than when I last remember. It's like I just zonked out and woke up somewhere new. But people say I was responding and talking and stuff, and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm hoping that's not an issue, because, like, back then I couldn't drive. Kind of a scary thought to think you're driving and that happens, and then all of a sudden you come to and you're trying to get through an intersection. That thought does kind of freak me out and unnerve me a little bit. It's like sitting down at my computer, that's fine. It's like, if this I'm planning on editing this recording a little bit anyway to spice it up, hoping to get some results like what I saw with my short yesterday, because I did a little bit of editing there and it just absolutely spiked. I'm hoping that's what it was. Didn't do a lot of editing, didn't change a lot, but I did actually sit down and edit a little bit. But oh my, it's not a pleasant feeling to just zone out and black out. It reminds freaking. Whew, just need to take a breath. Life's happening. I can't change how my body's doing stuff. It's like, this is the last thing I want. Is like, I'm trying to get my life on track. I'm trying to lose weight, trying to get healthier. I even reached out to see if a coach will help me, because I do think I'm doing a pretty good job on my own, but I also feel like I could be doing so much better if I knew what I was actually doing. Because So I'm kind of like guessing right now, and I'm guessing right. But it'd be a whole lot better if I knew. So, and there was this really cool YouTuber, or not YouTuber, content. It used to be so much easier. If YouTube used to be the only place you could create content for. He's kind of everywhere. He's a social media person, but his main job is to actually be a fitness coach, and he's opened up to new clients. And I applied to see if it would work out between us, and if I can afford it. I got a call with him or his team at 10:30 on Friday to see if that would work out, which would be really cool if it did, because I kind of like the guy. I'm not a huge fan of his. Like I haven't followed him for years or anything, but he knows what he's doing. He's been through a lot of crap that I've been through. He used to be a bigger guy. He's now like I don't know if he is a professional bodybuilder, but he looks it. I usually just nickname him like the awesome mustache man, because I can't really remember names very well. So whenever I really care about someone, I'll come up with a nickname for him. There are a few people that their names are so common, it's easy to remember. Like my roommate's name and my best friend before him, we're still kind of friends, but I wouldn't call him a best friend anymore because we don't talk as frequently. I'd still go and help him out whenever he needs. Like he's like a brother to me, but I don't know. I feel like to be a best friend, you kind of have to like spend all your time together. Weird wording, I guess, but their names are so easy and common. I can remember them. This other guy is like, he uses his actual name on the internet, so that's nice. I use mine too, but I do have a channel name. It's just I can't remember like the second part of his name. So I remember his first name was Scotty, but I can't remember his last name. And I just remember him as an awesome mustache man because he can grow a really cool mustache. I can't grow facial hair worth anything. And it's like, I would say like I would look like a teenager if not for the receding hairline. And I do occasionally can grow some facial hair, but if I shave clean face and I didn't have a receding hairline, I'd probably look like the same way I looked in high school. I just have a really boyish face, and honestly, I sound really young compared to a lot of people my age. Because this guy and I are the same exact age. But he's like, I don't know, he looks like an adult, where I feel like I don't know. I feel like the puberty fairy missed me, if that makes any sense. I sound like a high schooler. Or, I really don't sound like a grown man. But then maybe that's just me. I'm also like, I have a lot of mental issues, so it's like I can't even. But I really didn't want to add to like my medical stuff right now. It's like I'm fighting every battle I can. Trying to lose weight, trying to get healthier, go see the doctor. It's like my eyesight and this blackout crap does not need to come back. Let it stay in the past. Let it die. Kill it if I have to. Anyway, I'll deal with it. I'll just keep living my life, but it does suck. The vision's not too bad anymore, but it's just like that constant like fear now. Like, oh shit, what if I black out while driving? Like, from what's happened, it feels more like a loss of like short-term memory, maybe? It might be what it is, because if I'm functioning correctly and all I'm like blacking out and like, okay, well, how'd I get here? That feels like it could be a short-term memory issue. Because when I was in high school, I didn't know anything about that, but I've heard of other people who have short-term memory problems who just sit there and they can't remember what just happened, and I don't know how. This is I can't self-diagnose. They never figured out what was going on with me in high school either. We did like CAT scans and stuff, and there was a whole bunch of weird tests, and they couldn't figure it out. And it kind of like slowed down and then eventually stopped after my 10th grade here. And based off of some of the other issues that are currently happening, it could be due to stress and lack of sleep. Because I suffer from severe insomnia, and the last few months have been eating me up. And I've been really stressing out about getting videos out and stuff. And my 10th grade high school year was absolutely bonkers. Like, I did not do well at 10th grade. It was awful all around.